The government fudged Brexit. That much is obvious thanks to the dreadful Northern Ireland Protocol and the many times it has been caught on the back foot by the EU's predictable mean-spiritedness. The latest example of this has been the EU's threat to launch legal action against the UK, following the government's decision to allow businesses in Northern Ireland more time to adapt to post-Brexit rules. A formal infringement proceeding could end up at the European Court of Justice and trigger the dispute mechanism in the withdrawal agreement, potentially resulting in sanctions or fines. Claims of a failure to consult Brussels and not acting in good faith are astonishing, given the EU's unilateral triggering of Article 16 of the Northern Ireland Protocol in January, reversed only after considerable backlash. But sympathy for the government should be tempered by the fact they ought to have prepared for the EU to behave exactly like this. The EU is always going to treat post-Brexit Britain this way to frighten other restless EU member states. Polling shows that other EU states are eyeing Britain to see if the country flourishes after leaving. Boris Johnson and company should also have foreseen the damage the protocol would do. But if 2020 was the year of the great Brexit fudge, could 2021 be the year of the great unlocking fudge as the country emerges from COVID restrictions again? We know the scientists have the PM's ear. We know how cautious many of them are. And so could the Freedom Roadmap be shelved at the first sign of a vaccine-resistant strain? Especially now we are told the Kent variant is apparently twice as deadly as feared. The extended furlough scheme perhaps indicates this concern. Indeed, the PM warned there is no guarantee the country will reopen on target dates. The Chancellor meanwhile suggested one reason furlough had been extended was in case the roadmap out of lockdown had to change, while Professor Chris Whitty warned the vaccine is not a get-out-of-jail card. The PM has said he could not guarantee easing would be irreversible. He claimed the government could not rule out reimposing local or regional restrictions if evidence suggests they are necessary to contain or suppress a new variant which escapes the vaccines. If cases naturally go up a little with more mixing, will government panic? The extended furlough scheme could well become a stalking horse for a universal basic income, possibly with strings attached, and is no doubt masking a higher unemployment rate, with 1 in 8 recent graduates now jobless. More worrying is the risk to sectors like hospitality that even if restrictions are lifted, the work-from-home revolution has won hearts and minds. BP is the latest company to embrace this revolution, telling 25,000 staff to work from home 2 days a week. BP joins Lloyds, which is looking for a 20% cut in office space, while HSBC is reducing its office footprint by nearly 40%. Without strategies in place, this could be crushing for many businesses if commuters and consumers don't flock back in large numbers to our towns and cities. This could have a ripple effect throughout the wider economy as bust businesses stop paying leases and no longer have need for other professionals. Much like Brexit, one wonders if the government appreciates all of this.